22nd. Up around 5:30 on the trail by 6:15. Sun's just starting to come up. No thunderstorms last night, but a lot of rain. Looks like it finished off maybe around midnight. So stuff's damp, but otherwise good. Okay, bye. About 8:47 in the morning. Left around 6:30, but I also had a little short detour where the trail wasn't really well marked. Most of the trail from here to Dick's Dome was fairly smooth, kind of like that. About a half mile of rocky sections. So I'm not going to go into the shelter to take a break. I'm going to keep going to see if we can get to the next place. Floyd Shelter is my goal, but it's a 19-mile day, so we'll see what happens. Okay, bye. So around 10:30, I'm here at Manassas Gap. Just came down the hill. Just thought, wow, that's a nice little place. Guess if you wanted to live close to the Appalachian Trail, there are worse places to live. Going underneath I-66, and then up the hill to the next shelter. So this is just up the hill a little bit from the interstate cross under of the. So now I know I was in history. A nice little meadow. Of course, it's been cloudy all morning. As soon as I get to this big open meadow, the sun comes out, but there is a breeze. So, yeah, it's kind of nice. Don't see any hills much higher around me, so maybe that's the top of the hill coming up. Okay, bye. So it's a little afternoon. Just coming up on the Jim and Molly Denton shelter. Referred to by many people, hikers, as the Hilton Hotel of the shelters. I won't spend a lot of time here to take advantage of it, but since it's only noon. But you look way back there, there's actually a solar shower. Fairly new shelter. Obviously, this would be a place to stay if your schedule was going to get you here around sometime in the afternoon. Wow. Horseshoes, the works. It's not all roughing it, I guess, for some. So I ended up leaving the Molly Denton shelter around 1:30, a little longer than I planned, but I had a lot of doctoring on my heels to do for blisters. Weather's a lot nicer today. Feels like it's probably in the 70s. It's a lot cooler than it was. Get a breeze once in a while still. Sun's out. The nice part though is this is a lot of the sections of the trail I've been walking today have been like this. Not flat, but at least smooth. So that certainly makes for better footing, less work. So otherwise, I left around 1:30, about 9 miles to get to where I plan on camping tonight. If all goes according to Hoyle. So that's the plan. Okay, bye. Oh, and also I kind of, again, this is as much for me to go back and look at later to remind myself of what happened and lessons learned. The other reason probably for the longer stop at the Molly Denton was the sun was really out bright, and last night with the rain and the fog in the morning, most of the sleeping bags and stuff got damp. I mean, they're down, but they're treated so they don't get wet like the old down stuff. But it was a good opportunity to kind of lay them out and get everything all dried out and fluffed up again. So that's that. Okay, bye. So you'll hear about trail magic. This is an example. This is the first one I've seen on the trail. So I did give some other guy trail magic. I gave him one of my daily lunch bag, daily bags, because I wasn't eating as much food as I thought I would. But different places on the trail, where especially at road crossings, a lot of times locals will put up boxes with treats and stuff inside. And I said I didn't need the food I had, but I did use a little bit of water, just top off my water bottle for the last part of today's trip. I think it's about 2 or 3 miles up to the shelter, and I should be in 4 o'clock. And there you go. Okay, bye. So I got to the shelter around 6:30, 19-mile day. It was hard. It's called Tom Floyd shelter. And it is like all uphill. It crosses Highway 522 right next to Front Royal, and which is a very popular spot for folks to go in and do resupplies. So, not for me though, but man, it was a long butt kicker coming up. And then the water's a long ways away. Fortunately, I stopped to get the water before I made it all the way up. But it's a nice, it's up near the top of a mountain. There's my privy. There's tonight's dinner, which is it's the Broncos beer can windscreen for my alcohol stove. So dinner tonight is ramen. It's Korean ramen, which has more calories. Dried tomatoes and dried peppers that I made up. Beef jerky. Then I added peanut butter powder, which really makes a huge improvement on the flavor of the stuff. So, yeah. So I got up here probably around 6:30, 19-mile day. So just getting ready to cook and eat, go to bed. Okay, bye.